could be the eventual winner, you know, of this Stay and Play Cup.
Well, I think coming into this as well, Richard, both of these two have been the best defenders in the tournament as well. They've both only conceded 3, and bear in mind that they have played since round 1 in this tournament as well. They've played before the round of 16. They had to kind of qualify themselves for a top 16 finish. But as you mentioned, these are our last semi-final. Now, these will be, or I should say one of these two will be in our grand final. Daramy, you're obviously going with Nabil. I mean, talk to me about that celebration, because it's quite a trademark celebration for you now, Daramy. Was that always your celebration from the start of competitive FIFA, or have you had a few that you've dabbled with?
No, I have a few actually. This one just came after I won against X because it was a good game and an important one. So it was like just a surprise celebration for me. I didn't try it before or anything. It was just after the game.
Another question for you, Daramy. You have got a huge fan base and loads of people who support you. Do you get any added pressure when you are competing, that you've got so many people supporting you and backing you, or does it give you more positive energy?
Yes, of course, I have more of pressure, but like I'm now used to it, and I love playing under pressure, because I think that would motivate me for now, especially after winning too much tournaments, too much trophies. You need people to push you for more.
It is remarkable, Daramy, the support that you do have from all the Saudi fans out there that were able to watch you pick up that trophy back in 2018. Obviously, as we know, Saudi Arabia full of FIFA talent. You and Mr. Dunt on the list of FIFA E World Cup champions in the past, and I'm sure many will be watching it. It's interesting to say as well, I believe Nabil actually had a spell, didn't he, out in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, he played in Saudi Arabia 2015. So I think that what makes him special now in FIFA.
You got the FIFA skills when he went over there. Early indications in this game looks like it's going to be a more free-flowing attacking game, would you say, Daramy, than the previous matchup?
Yeah, I think like the position is now mixed between the two players, so we're highly to see like a more open game.
Sorry to cut you off. Good sir. Bahoui out of the camera shot. What a start! And you see the celebration.
Was this pre-agreed, Daramy? Every time he scored, he was going to bring out that celebration.
I don't know if he's winning, but I think now after he see Daramy, what he told about his scouting team, maybe he gets more frustrated.
There you go. Amazing stuff, amazing personalities we have had here at the Stay and Play Cup. But Nabil Bahoui of AIK will take a 1-0 advantage in this game just after the 15th minute mark. Mohamed Daramy, though, with a chance to try and equalise there, just got his lines caught up, and I think it was actually Daramy that had the shot on the edge of the box. But fantastic start. I don't know what it is, Richard, but Nabil Bahoui just jumps off that chair every single time he has an attack. Whether the shot's missed, whether the shot goes in, he's off that chair. So sometimes we never know if he scores or he misses.
He is the enigma. He is the enigma in this tournament. He's been absolute gold from start to finish. Question is, will he be taking the gold medal? Will he be taking home the trophy? We'll soon find out. Daramy has been an attacking threat in the entire tournament though so far. Ndoye has been the man of choice for him in the final third. Can be easily defended though.
And if you look at their team, Rich, they've got a fantastic team going forward. I think it's been, as you said, quite a routine 4-4-2 from Daramy in this. He's using Ndoye, as you mentioned. He partners alongside Wind up top. And we've seen players like Fisher out on that left-hand side that have also offered him something going forward. You know, the man scored 13 goals. He won against Ajax, 7-2 against Sergino Dest in the quarterfinals. Chance to equalise. Maybe played one more than he needed to there, Daramy. Should he have taken that shot on the edge of the box?
I think so, but like from what I've seen from Nabil, like he don't really listen to his scouting team, because one of the scouting team was asking him to play 4-4-2, but he's still playing 4-2-3-1.
I mean, how many people are in that scouting network? I'm sure we counted a good 9, 10 there. I'm sure there's more that actually want to join the scouting system of Nabil Bahoui, giving him all the FIFA tips. Chance comes in. AIK.
Felix, man.
Here, both of these two players are very vocal as well in their games. Daramy against Ajax, commentating after every goal. I think he was saying it was easy for him in the end. Least thing from easy right now. He's up against it against Nabil Bahoui. 35 minutes gone in our semi-final. Will it be an all-Swedish semi-final?
Yeah, I'm sure their head-to-head record will be incredible if two Swedish sides get there. Daramy, a fantastic block on the rebound. Is it there? Yes, it is! He's onside as well. Nabil calling for the line-out. But that one's going to count, my friend. And we are all square at 1-1 in this semi-final.
The ball just bounced around the box. It found its way to Fisher on that left side. Tucked it past the goalkeeper. He looked potentially to have strayed offside, but just held his line. And 1 goal apiece here in the semi-finals. Going up to half-time, Daramy, what words of wisdom would you be having if you were either of these two players' coaches?
I think I would be disappointed if I was Nabil, but I'll ask him. I think he play for the first half. He's playing better than Daramy for now, but Daramy is really dangerous in the 1-2 for his 2 attackers. So I think he need to rethink about it.
As we said, we got the wise words of MS Daramy, 2018 FIFA World Cup champion, with us on the commentary desk. The virtual commentary desk, I should say. Of course, we're connected with Daramy all the way from Saudi Arabia, which is amazing. You connected with these two guys in 2 different countries as well. This has been a fantastic production and a fantastic tournament. Ball comes in, punched away once again by AIK's goalkeeper. And the pressure is on for Nabil Bahoui. Added time to come any second now. We are all square at 1-1 currently in this semi-final. It is a one-legged semi-final. We have 1 player already in our stay and play cup ground. That's a fantastic ball. It's a fantastic finish. Oh no!
Just wide of that left post. A lovely double tap, triangle through ball, through the gap. Could he have taken a touch there? He's going to get 1 more chance in this second half. We'll get the thoughts of MS Daramy at half-time. He fake shot towards the byline. Abraham just getting intercepted, and that will take us into half-time. Daramy, talk to us about that chance. Could he have taken another touch?
Yeah, I think he should have taken another touch. If he took another touch, I think it was a 90% a goal. But overall, he played really good, and especially the double A pass was amazing.
It certainly feels as if for any FIFA players and even casual players, those chances, Richard, when you get so much time on the ball, you have to think, you're like, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go for the chip shot, the finesse shot? Sometimes we all benefit from those chances where you don't really have any time to think about the finish.
Yeah, sometimes they're harder when you've got more time on the ball. When it's a quick chance and you need to take 1 touch and bang it at the near post, that's where they sometimes are a little bit easier to take.
Well, back underway for the second half. Still undecided on who has been on top so far in this game. Chances have been evenly spread. It was an opening goal in 15 minutes from AIK's Nabil Bahoui. But the youngster of FC Copenhagen, who's been full of goals this tournament, was able to equalise just before the half-time interval. It's all to play for now. If we are drawing after 90 minutes, we will be going to golden goal, but I'm sure we might see a goal before that, Richard. I just have a feeling.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a couple of goals in this game, to be honest with you, Brandon. The question is, who now will be the attacking player in it? Is he just onside there? Going to fall to Falk on the edge of the box, into Zeka. Looking to turn, looking to move the ball back into Falk. Good defending on the edge from Bahoui.
Just can't deal with it.
Oh no!
Can't deal with it.
Panic stations right there.
just a word on that as well, Daramy. It seems like a fantastic press going forward from Daramy, but when you do that, you will leave gaps in behind as AOK will come forward. Superb defending, but certainly feels like there's some sort of press going on for the Danish FIFA player.
I'm really enjoying Daramy, how he plays, especially in the final third of Bahoui. Like, how he plays quick passing, how he thinks about everything. It's really amazing. And I think like he's starting to play better in the second half.
There's been a few, Brandon, from Bahoui. In England, Daramy, we'd call them hospital passes. When you pass the ball across your own box and you're telling your opponent, go on, take the ball, score a goal. Just a little bit panicky for me.
Yeah, such a risky pass, isn't it?
It might,
to make.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Still in this game. Nabil Bahoui with the ball now. Two centre midfielders getting on the ball, and this is where he can be dangerous in and around the box. Once again, you know, we spoke about how good defensively they have been, and they've proven that going forward. They've only conceded 3 goals each coming into this game, of course, with the 2 they've conceded in it. Makes it 4 each, but still some of the best defenders we have seen. Another shot comes flying in, and it's another big save.
This game does wind down. I think it's going to be that last 5% all in the head. It's going to be a mental battle. Who keeps their composure? Who takes that extra touch in the final third to create the final chance? Could be 2 individual 2-1 scorelines in the semi-finals. We passed the 8-2s, we passed the 7-2s. This is where it gets serious right now.
And if anything, is this not the time for a change, Daramy? We expect maybe some fresh legs later on, even though this is head-to-head an 85 rated mode. When you're bringing on a forward, I think they're coming on with about 91 acceleration. So when players are fatiguing, those extra few substitutions can make all the difference. I'm surprised no one has made one.
Of course, especially when I think like one of the scouting team mentioned that the left or the right back for Daramy is 72 pace, and he might struggle if like a fresh player with 90 pace comes in.
Into the last
again
15 minutes or so. Win back to Ndoye on the edge of the box. Could there be a chance for FC Copenhagen? Does go down to ground, and referee waves that away if there was ever a penalty shout.
That's it. That's the substitutions. I think Daramy hit the nail on the head right there. Bring on your substitutions. Make them players be the difference. As he's galloping away. Lovely cross into the box.
Defended once again by FC Copenhagen. And Mohamed Daramy has been very, very impressive at the back. I have to say out the 2 players. Leave himself open though, and could this be a chance to try and break through? Bit of tussle in the midfield. AIK still with it though. We're into our final 10 minutes of our last semi-final. Here on the Stay and Play Cup, day 5 of the action. You are watching Championship Sunday. We have 20 clubs involved from all over Europe. And it's been a Scandinavian show, you may as well say, across Sweden and Denmark. Proving their ability on the virtual pitch. Lovely ball inside. Chance now for Nabil Bahoui. What a chance! And what a finish! Could that be enough to send him into the Stay and Play Cup final?
Fantastic composure. I said it, we're going to come down to it. You see the Daramy celebration, taking a page out of Dasary's playbook right there. To the byline. Lovely cutback with the double tap. And that is Nabil Bahoui, in my opinion, going to the final. Daramy, what a goal.
Yeah, indeed. What a goal, and what an important goal. The double tap triangle pass was like the key for this goal.
Cutback though as well. Just that one more touch. We always talk about in the pro scene, what is the difference between a casual player and a pro? Yes, we know Nabil Bahoui might not be a professional FIFA player, but I tell you what, he's certainly putting on a show here in the Stay and Play Cup over these 5 days. That little ball inside, Richard, makes all of the difference in the end. And as you said, could that be enough? There's 7 minutes left in this game. We'll have a look at that goal again. That pass back inside and the fantastic finish. I believe it was Silva that got that. He's been an absolute catalyst for AIK in this whole tournament, really. Scoring so many goals. The substitutions will come on now
Hold on.
for FC Copenhagen. And could it be an instant reply? Mo Daramy is back inside! Oh my days! It's end-to-end FIFA in the Stay and Play Cup. Never say never.
I tell you what, Mo Daramy has just run the entire length of the pitch, straight from kick-off, got into the danger area, cut it back, and we potentially could be going to golden goal. Absolute scenes.
Wow. 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 We were calling upon changes for Mo Daramy. Make a change, bring on some fresh legs, and he's proven it there, Richard. Bring on a few fresh legs. I think he brought someone out on the left and on the right. There's the change, and I'll tell you what, Daramy could be in for another one here. Into the box it will go. It will fall back on the edge of the box. And just wide. For a goal kick, it will go in the end.
I am sweating right now. This game has had everything. Dasari, are we going to golden goal, or will there be one more goal?
I think we are going to golden goal.
We must reiterate, this is for a chance to get into that grand final. Goes down to ground. Will be a corner. Last chance of the game will fall to FC Copenhagen. Seconds left. Corner into the box. It's up in the air. It's cleared away. And Richard and Dasari, we've seen 4 goals here, evenly spread. We will be going to golden goal between these two players. And I have to say, that player of the game has to be from Mo there. He was 2 goals to 1 down with 7 minutes left. Went into his team management, made a few changes, brought on the fresh legs that Dasari was calling upon. And there you go. He reacted straight away. 2-2 the scoreline. This is unpredictable FIFA. I just don't know which way this game's going to go.
I'll tell you what it came down to. He, from kickoff, got the ball out wide straight away. The width and the fullbacks are susceptible from the kickoff. The team gets very narrow. He got down the byline with his own player in Daramy. Got to the byline, beautiful cutback, smashed it in, and just shows the mental fortitude as well. Because if you concede, Dasari, with 5, 6, 7 minutes left, a lot of normal players crumble. They say the game's over. Daramy kept strong.
Of course, of course. And I think now Nabil needs to focus again on the game and just to refocus, because especially when you concede after you just scored, you will be like frustrated. So I think Nabil needs to refocus.
Well, 90 minutes can separate them. A 2-2 scoreline now moves us into a golden goal interval. It's the first ever golden goal that these guys have faced in the Stay and Play Cup. However, only one of them can set up a grand final tie up against Jesper Kallstrom of Djurgården. He's waiting there patiently, and I'm sure he's been entertained by this semi-final, Richard, because it has been end-to-end FIFA from the word go.
I mean, it's a perfect situation for Kallstrom, really. He gets time to sit back, he gets time to put his feet up, maybe put the kettle on, if he's up for that, and watch these two players exhaust themselves, mentally and physically, in a game of FIFA.
Here comes Daramy. His first chance of this game. As we said, it's golden goal. Score, you win, you're in the grand final. Chance, edge of the box. This is beautiful. Daramy!
Come on! Come on!
The man from FC Copenhagen keeps on delivering.
Come
Where's your
on!
Snapchat feed now? I'm sure he's saying to Nabil Bahoui. Golden goal winner. He said he's in his head. He's given us emotion all weekend long. And that is it, Richard Buckley.
What a back heel inside the box. What a back heel. To cut him open like a piece of meat and smashed it past the goalkeeper. I'd said that Mo Daramy is one to watch, and he is in the final. Dasari, what a game of FIFA.
What a goal! What a goal from Daramy, especially like the extra pass, the back heel pass was like so amazing. I have to give him a credit.
Amazing stuff in the end. It was such an unpredictable game, wasn't it, gentlemen? We didn't know which way the game was going to go, and you know, if we were wondering who's still going to come out on top here, is it the Swedes? Is it the Danes? Unbelievable scenes. We're still undecided who will be the Scandinavian champion. We've got a Swedish player and a Dane in the grand final now. FC Copenhagen up against Djurgården. And Richard, I just don't know which way this is going to go. I really don't. But I think, to go back to your point, a lot of people did sleep on Mo and FC Copenhagen.
Yeah, absolutely. What a game. Two fantastic semi-finals. One tightly contested tactical masterclass. The other a golden goal winner. That is it for myself, Brandon, and MS Desari. Back over to Jimmy and the guys to preview this final.
Not sure we're hearing Jimmy right now, so I'm going to jump in while we try and get him back. But can I just point one thing out to everyone in the chat, everyone watching, to Mike, to MS Desari? I think that is the first prediction I've got right, and it took till Championship Sunday to get it. But Mike, I did get that one right. Daramy's gone through. What did you make of the final?
Well, before we get into even the final, were you not entertained in that game? It was back and forth. It was late drama. You saw the focus there from Daramy. Congratulations. And this final is going to be difficult to call. Both these guys, I feel like, have just gotten better every single game. So we're now seeing them at peak form. They've both shown they can adjust to the opposition. And it's just a matter of who do you think is going to be mentally tough enough to take those key moments, which I always feel is a big deciding factor at the competitive level of FIFA, or when you get to that upper echelon, so to speak, with some of the FIFA capabilities that different players have.
All right, I'm back, and I'm excited to bring in Nabil Bahoui, even though he was a disappointed loser in this match. Nabil, talk to us about how you're feeling.
Yeah, guys, I think it was a good game, and yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but I'm very happy to be a part of this tournament, and the main thing is to stay home and do something good for the charity, so I'm really happy.
I mean, I've got to admit, Nabil, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in this tournament. A real breath of fresh air. Great content you've provided us on and off the pitch. What will you be saying to the scouting system, though? Are you going to have to get rid of some of these guys from the Snapchat scouting system because it's not worked for the first time?
No, I think it's my fault because I actually invited Daramy in 5 minutes in the group today. So I think that was the mistake. It's my fault.
And we always talk about our predictions. So now that we know who's in the final, who do you predict is going to get the win?
I think Daramy for sure. He's strong mentally. Like, I tried to get into his head in all ways. I said my scouting system knows his size on his shoes, but nothing changing, you know.
So Nabil, I really loved your celebration, of course. But I've seen you like not going with the 4-4-2, even though one of your scouting team was saying go with 4-4-2. Why?
Yeah, that's true. He's gonna be angry at me. He's like the chief scout. So I don't know. I feel safe with 4-3-2-1. But he said if I play 4-4-2, it's like the best player who's gonna win. And I didn't trust him. And I think he's gonna be angry at me. So I will close my phone.
Well, Nabil, thank you so much for participating in the Stay and Play Cup.
Thank you.
You did a great job. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
See you guys. Bye.
All right. Nabil Bahoui. Now let's bring in the winner, Mo Daramy, because he does what he wants. He does what he wants. He's Mo Daramy. He doesn't care about your scouting network, and he does what he wants. Congratulations, Mo. How are you feeling?
I feel very good, and finally, I feel very good. And of course, it's very good to beat Nabil Bahoui. We text to each other before the game, and he's starting to scare me with all his shit. But I'm mentally strong, so it didn't go inside my head.
Yeah, he said that he knew the size of your shoes, so he's got spies everywhere, you know, the scouting system. But like you say, it didn't work, and you were victorious. So now you know you're in the final. You know you're going to be playing Jesper Karlström. Do you think you can get the win?
I hope I saw his game against Jesper, and it was a very good game. He knew what to do. We have a plan, so I'll just follow my plan and let the best man win.
Mo, I think everybody wants to know, because this has been the most impressive comeback of the tournament. What was going on through your mind when you conceded late before the kickoff? Because you were down 2-1, 85th minute. You basically have to score on your next attack.
Yeah, I think I just know if I got one chance more, then I will score, and I'd make some changes and put me over the left side and get some fresh legs in. And then I just go for where the places is and just know I will score if I got one more chance.
So last question, Daramy. Congratulations for going through to the final. Your opponent play like too much position, and he loves to keep the ball. Do you have any plans to win in that game, or how you can outplay him?
Yes, I know how to play my team in his games, and I think I know what to do, and I'll just play like I do, and hopefully I will win.
Well, Mo, congratulations again. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you very soon in the grand final.
See you.
There he is, Mo Daramy, everyone, with the big comeback victory, as Mike reminded us. Let's get into the highlights so you can see exactly the game we were just talking about in case you missed it. Mike, why don't you talk us through these?
Yes, this game was back and forth. From the beginning, we could tell it was going to be a balanced matchup, not necessarily going to be as much swinging the ball side to side. We did see tactical adjustments, and Nabil got off to a great start. Ideal start for him. Beautiful drag back, finds the inside pass into the back of the net. It almost looked like he was celebrating there with the Snapchat squad. If you're looking at the in-game celebration, I was like, how'd he set that up? I want the hookup. EA, give me something to work with. But we did see Mo make a comeback. A little bit of some good fortune, but it's still what you do with that good fortune. He converts it, 36-minute, 1-1. And then in the second half, that's when we started to see a lot more of the tactical work. And you have to give a lot of credit to both players, where they were able to adjust on the fly. And that's what we always talk about with the higher levels of FIFA, is being able to make those adjustments and then capitalize. This is a beautiful goal. I think he might have got a little too hyped with Nabil and almost forgot about the kickoff, because he allowed Mo to just run that line, and then he does a stop and pop fake shot, brings it back, automatic finish, and we're into extra time. Golden goal, which I love as an introduction of a rule that we don't always see in competitive play. Golden goal is just very entertaining for the neutral, especially, where you're just like, who's gonna get it? What's gonna happen next? You see all the runners on the offensive end, finds the interior pass, very intricate passing. And it's all about those details, the beautiful back heel, that little piece of creativity in the celebration.
Yeah, so we see Mo Daramy advances to the final. What's funny about both of these finalists is that they both played in round one on day one in the play-in games. So let's take a look at that bracket, Spencer.
Yeah, you can see how we've got to our final. There is just one game left. It is the Swede, Jesper Karlström, going up against the Dane, Mohamed Daramy. There can only be one winner. Will it be Djurgården or will it be Copenhagen? We're going to find out very soon, and I think whoever wins it in this game is going to deserve it. They've done so well to get to this point, and yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey for these guys. They started, as Jimmy said, on the preliminary round, and they've made it. They've gone the distance, Jim.
They really have. It's been pretty cool to see. So both semifinals are down, but we have one big match left, the big enchilada, as it were, the grand final of the Stay and Play Cup. It's coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.